I don't care if you think I'm crazy. This is something that I want to see on backpacks, and I think the people watching might like it too. You want me to put it to a public vote? Seriously. Come on, who do you think the people are going to believe? Huh? A furry idiot or a cute dog? Fine. Look, for a while, I've been thinking that there's something missing from photography backpacks. I mean, many of us probably have a backpack to carry gear. I mean, they're especially useful for travelling, and there are plenty of options on the market. But there are a few times when I feel that there is an option that none of them seem to offer. I mean, take this bag, for example, right? K&F kindly sent me this to test out, and I've been using this as my sole bag for the past few weeks. It's a big bag, there's plenty of space in it, which is great for travel. The space is split into a top and a bottom compartment with Velcro inserts, so you can configure the compartments to suit whatever lenses you're carrying. Or you can remove them altogether if necessary, so you can just have one compartment for camera gear and the other compartment for things like food or clothes, handy for travel. Or you can remove the center divider altogether and just have one huge compartment, if you so desire. Its dimensions fit perfectly within what is permitted for plain carry-on, again, perfect for travel. There's then a separate carry case which fits perfectly into the lower compartment section, so you can load all the camera gear into that and take it out on short walks rather than having to take the entire backpack. It's pretty rugged, it's made of what feels like fairly thick nylon, which is said to be waterproof, great for when you decide to go hiking up a mountain in a snowstorm. It's comfortable to wear, thanks to lots of breathable padding on the back, and the fact that these shoulder straps actually have a height adjuster built into them, so you can set where they sit on the bag itself rather than just tightening them up like most bags do. There's also a slot in the back to carry up to a 15.6-inch laptop, and then there are 904 different harnesses and straps of one form or another hanging off this thing. The key one is the clasp across the front which ties the two shoulder straps together. You've then got deep side pockets for extra storage or holding a tripod, and while you can put a full-size tripod in them, I'd stick to travel tripods only, because if you want the full-size tripod, you can deploy the secret tucked-away drop-down pouch. This allows the tripod to sit lower on the bag, and trust me when I say that's a good thing, since I can vouch from personal experience that it is not pleasant having a tripod head sitting at the same height as your own head. So, a great bag for sure, but not quite perfect in my eyes. Let's face it, when we travel, we often take a lot of electronics with us. Phones, cameras, tablets, they all require power, and you don't always have access to mains power. Even sometimes going on long treks where I know I'm going to be doing a lot of filming, for example, I like to pack a power bank to charge stuff on the go, such as camera batteries. Like my A6400 shooting video goes through batteries like no sod's business. But I don't want to carry a half a dozen spare batteries, so instead I pack a USB charger and I charge a spare battery whilst I'm draining another one in the camera and then swap them over and so on. And that works. I mean, there are even some bags available with a small built-in power bank and a USB output on the side, but all power banks eventually run out of power and need charging themselves. And I have a tendency of forgetting to charge power banks until after I've realised that they've already died. Now, a larger capacity power bank would allow you to charge more stuff before it needs to be recharged, but then that means it's bigger and heavier and more cumbersome that you've then got to carry around in your bag with you. Another solution to charging on the go is using a solar panel, which I have done in the past. A fold-out solar panel with a USB output, hey presto. Except panels charge pretty slowly. Now, larger panels will tend to charge a bit faster, but then they sort of lose their portability. And again, some backpacks come with a solar panel incorporated onto the front of them. So you plug your device into the USB socket, and then the device is charging whilst you're off walking in the sunshine, which here in the UK happens about 4 days a year. But that still leaves you with a slow trickle charge of only one USB output, so you can only charge one device at a time, and then you need to keep swapping devices and cables over. Now, what seems like an obvious solution to me would be to combine these two philosophies into a single bag. have a built-in power bank in the bag, which would then allow you fast charging of potentially multiple devices at once. But then the whole time you're out and about, the power bank itself is slowly being recharged via a built-in solar panel on the front of the bag. And this would then allow for a smaller power bank, as it'll be getting topped up itself between discharges, and you could always recharge the thing from a mains output if you happen to come across one, but it's not a disaster if you don't. I mean, I personally think this would be perfect for a travel backpack, yet I've never seen a bag like it. Seen plenty with either one of the concepts, but never combining the two together, and I don't know why. I mean, you could potentially retrofit these ideas into an existing bag, but you'd need to find a way of bonding a solar panel to the front of the bag and then running the cables inside the bag whilst maintaining any weather protection, and you'd have to securely store the power bank somewhere in the bag, probably in a front pocket compartment, so you could keep stuff on charge easily accessible and not have wires trailing all over the bag. But, I mean, what do you reckon? Would you be interested in seeing a concept like this in a travel backpack, or do you think it's total overkill? Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there, if you enjoyed this video and you haven't already done so, then please consider hitting the like and subscribe button, and hopefully, we'll see you in the next video.